Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Today I am going to be making a baby card using the retired set Cute and Cuddly, and I'll be making card using the sketch from Mojo Monday. Okay, well let's get started. Well first, I don't know if you can see in the camera, I actually ran this through my Big Shot using the textured plates. I wanted like an argyle print because one of the designer papers that I'm using has an argyle print also. So that's our that's the mat that we're going to be putting on our card base. There we go. You can see that better. You can see the textures. Okay, well let's get started on the sketch. So first I gathered, you can do any amount of designer paper you want. I picked just 2 patterns to begin with. I got the argyle, the bunny, and the bunny again. So now what we're going to do, you want to leave a little bit, you want to leave an edge on the sides there. So let's get our adhesive first on all of them. Okay, so now I think I'm going to start with the argyle first. I'm going to make sure I leave a little bit of an edge on the cardstock. We're going to go, so there goes the argyle. Next is the pear pizzazz with the bunny rabbits on it. Here goes the argyle again. And then last, our bunny. There you go. See, this little guy here is a little too low, so let's rip that off without wrecking my cardstock. Now see if I put out the edge there, it wouldn't leave the same amount of cardstock mat around, so I'm just going to have that overlap this section just a little bit. Like so. Okay, next I'm going to put a border down here, and if you're wondering how I got this is actually not a punch. This is actually part of the Specialty Designer Series paper, and it was actually a full square scalloped, as you can see here, by 12 by 12, and I just trimmed off a portion of that to get my border. So using the adhesive, I'm going to add that down. It should fit edge to edge, and I do want to put it up a little higher because I do want a little bit of that argyle print to show. So I am, as you can tell, I have no really specific measurements. I'm just kind of going with the flow, and that's how crafting should be. You should just kind of go with the flow. Okay, so that part's that. Oh, and you know what we need to do actually? So we're going to put this on the side for now. On a scrap piece of white paper, I chose this little bunny rabbit image there. It says, "Welcome, little one." And I'm going to stamp him with classic basic black ink. And the reason why I want to do that now is we have to put it to the side and just let it, we're going to have to let it dry just a little bit before we start coloring it. Just going to redo it. I pressed the other one down a little too hard. So we're just going to put that aside to let that dry. Now we're back to this one. Now I want to put a piece of ribbon across here. The ribbon that I'm using is the Whisper White satin with the organza edge. ribbon. I really, really, really like this ribbon. So let's add the ribbon across. So okay, so we're gonna put some adhesive on the sides there. Wrap our ribbon across. Put that to the side like so. That's a little too much than I prefer. We're going to glue that on the end. There we go. So now we're going to set that aside for now. And now we're going to need our, oh, there's a big shine here, you can't see this, our 1/3 circle punch, our scallop circle punch, and then our 1 1/4. Now I felt that we needed a little bit of So saffron, so I'm going to grab the So Saffron and we're going to punch out this is the 1 3/8. And then from the one with the scallops, scalloped edge, I'm gonna punch out. Scallop circle. And the scallop circle, the So Saffron circle is gonna get adhered onto the scallop circle. Like so. Then what we're going to do, actually, we're going to run some adhesive on the back here. Because what I want to do, I want to add we're going to add one ribbon here. And just trim anywhere, it doesn't matter because we're going to retrim that again. And then another one going down. And trim anywhere you want also. And what's actually going to end up happening afterwards is we're going to add that on top of here, and then we're going to trim, make little tails there. So now let's get back to, put that on the side for now. Now let's get back to our little bunny. I'm just going to color him using my aqua painter with a little bit of the basic gray that I've put on the cover here. I don't want a lot. I do want it to be really faint. And do a close up for you here. There we go. I do want it to be quite faint, so let's just test it over here first. I'm not even going to color the whole guy in. Now we're going to use the smallest circle, the 1 1/4. Oops, let me back you up here for a second. There we go. We're going to use the 1 1/4, and we're going to give him a little punch. And he's going to go on that So Saffron circle that is on our scallop circle. Like so. Let's see, I think I'm going to add a little bit more color. And then very lightly under him, so it looks like he's somewhat sitting on something. And now we're going to use our paper snips, and we're going to make little, I'm going to make my little, I'm going to finish off my ribbon and make my little V cuts there. There's one. I'm just eyeballing all this. If I don't like it, then I can take off the ribbon, put some new ones. Trial and error, and that's going to end up going on here. So let's get one, maybe three, because I think I'm going to put another one right near where the ribbon is so that the ribbon stays put. And then another one up there. Okay, and I already have a card base of Whisper White. And you're going to end up adhering that on. And there is, let's see if I can back up so you can have a better view. There you go, there's our card, and then I'll take a picture so I can show you. So there's our card, super simple, no measurements really. There you go. Bye now.